for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And looking at the Nets, Bruce Brown is out there with Durant. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Irving in at the 1. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Lopez passes to Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Bucks.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Here's Drummond, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. On the wing, Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the inside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Irving, good.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. Drives to the hoop. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry, a screen on Holiday. Here's Irving. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Wesley Matthews on the wing. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And after going undrafted way back in 2009, Wes Matthews still getting after it.
And Greg, you know, he overcame a torn Achilles tendon along the way. So it's a great example of finding your role and then filling it to a T.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Holiday against Irving. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. KD, that's for 2. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Brown against Middleton. Here's Lopez. Sinks the triple.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Irving surveying the floor. Out to KD. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Pass to Giannis. Middleton against Brown. Middleton left side. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Outside Matthews. Middleton outside. Giannis inside. Guarded by KD. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 5. And here is Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The baseline J off the mark. Giannis outside. The kick out to Matthews. Middleton trying to break free. And it's off from three-point range. KD finds Irving. Back to Durant. Launches it. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks leading by 5. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest-scoring teams. Bucks number 1, the Nets second.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
And the pass to Irving. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. He kicks it to Drummond. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Holiday with the block.
Defense, that is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Drummond. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. With the shot. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3 outside Curry. Brown outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lopez passes to Matthews. Holiday, a screen on Curry. Matthews finds Holiday. AT that time from Curry. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Brown. Mills, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Dragic in for Irving. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Matthews. It's Tollenbach to Kumbo. Kicks to Allen. Here's Connaughton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hill, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
During his 2019 and 2020 MVP seasons, Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks to back-to-back one seeds in the East. The Greek Freaks defense helping Milwaukee to #1 defensive ratings each of those years, too.
And they get it back. Paxton with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Nets trailing by 2. Connaughton kicks to Hill. Portis a screen on Dragic. Shot clock at 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Johnson, a wide open look, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Nets shooting 45% from before since the game got underway. Now here's Mills, defended by Allen. Now Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He takes it in. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Hill dishes to Antetokounmpo. Outside Hill. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hill maintaining his balance there. That's a tough and one finish by the fundamentally sound guard.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Milwaukee. Free throw drops for Hill.
You know, the former late first-round pick, Hill, has really developed into a reliable shooter and wing defender. He's got good speed, gets to the rim with ease, and passes the ball well, too.
And Dragic has it in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Dragic. Little turnaround. That one wide left.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Connaughton. The feed now to Ibaka. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Yeah, with a hand in his face, no less. Inside, Ibaka uses his long arms to convert through the contact.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now, here is Hill. Allen outside. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Hill against Dragic. Allen, a screen on Dragic. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw good from Allen. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Durant. and Allen drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Down low, it's stolen by Ibaka. Hill against Dragic. Hill passes to Allen. Portis sets the pick for Allen. Driving inside. Count that bucket. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And here's Mills from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. In the corner, Ibaka with it. It's back to Hill. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Ibaka. Lock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Johnson.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Ibaka hits both of them.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Here's Claxton. Back to Brown. Dragic against Hill. Dragic the pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Allen. It's 2-on-1. The 3 from Hill over Claxton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you. But within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along, so good call, fella.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Oh, the slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, our saying is good to great. Sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're going to have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots. multiple players blocking shots, it causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Drummond. Curry is out there with Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the force line.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the three and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Here's Holiday, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
That's good from Holiday. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. In the corner, Middleton with it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. KD finds Irving. Back to Durant. Brown with a screen on Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
That's good from Durant.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Lopez with the bucket.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Irving finds Brown. And here is Drummond. Lopez covering. Drummond sets the screen for KD. Over Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
For 3. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Irving passes to Drummond. And Curry has it in the corner. Drummond with a screen on Matthews. And they take the lead. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Middleton outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
They get it back. Drummond, good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
You know, I was ventured to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Now here's Lopez. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First in field goal percentage, second in scoring. And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. Good from Holiday.
Well, if you want to get an idea of just how valuable Drew Holiday can be to a team, look at what the Bucks gave up to get him in 2020. A bunch of first-round picks and some pick swaps as well. And they're pleased that they got it.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Irving sets a screen for Curry. Passes it to Durant. Drummond a screen. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Holiday looking for an opening. To the middle. Here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Pass to Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now Irving following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, Blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Here's Giannis. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. And Giannis with the three. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Nice focused shot that time by Giannis at the arc. He'd love to be even more consistent from out there, but he's making progress in that area.
And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. Brown with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Brown kicks to Durant. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the three. Giannis dishes to Matthews. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open from outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. There's the pass to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Brown. This one for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
KD finds Irving. And the Nets, another three.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And here's Giannis, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Dragic. Comes in for Seth Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Baca comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Inside, it's stolen by Ibaka. It's 2-on-1. Here's Connaughton. That shot off the mark. Dragic with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Off target with his three. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Hill. To the paint. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Johnson. The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. One is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for Irving. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 5. There's the pick. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. A shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
And in that game you mentioned, it was a great game. The reserves played a huge role.
The three from Hill. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Bucks trail by 5. Hill looking around to the middle and taken away by Johnson. And here's Mills from the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here is Hill with the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Tell you what, outstanding effort that time from Hill. Fearless in getting the shot he wants, even against tough defense.
Nets leading by 6. Passes to Brown. And here's Mills for 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Here's Allen. Buries it down low. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Dragic the pass to Claxton. Back to Dragic. And it's blocked. Allen outside. Pass to Connaughton. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Dragic with it. No points in the game yet for him. From about 16, he gets it in there.
As the screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. By courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
Yeah, that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Setting the floor for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday out there with Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Bucks trail by 3, and Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency, very low turnover numbers, everything you want from a role player.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. And he's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Lopez. Over Drummond, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Defense really unable to stop it. Lopez very dangerous from that spot.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Matthews against Curry. Here's Irving, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Irving's got 9.
That's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Back to Middleton. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the Bucks lead by 2. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Drummond finds Curry. Irving against Holiday. Now the pass to Brown. The dish to Drummond, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Brown against Holiday. The feed to Drummond. Outside KD. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Irving. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Drummond drops it in. He's got 12.
And, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Matthews, no one around him, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry up and in on the layup.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
And Holiday kicks to Matthews. Middleton outside, beyond the arc. Second chance shot, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got 9 points.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Irving passes to Drummond. Down low, here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Bucks leading by 3. And here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Durant sets a screen for Curry. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. From deep, Giannis. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. He dishes it to Irving. He kicks it to Brown. 3-pointer. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Lopez against Drummond. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with usos. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 15. Hits it from 3-point range. Middleton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dragic is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Allen's checked in. Pass to Irving. Now Drummond. Now Irving. Over Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
So he gets them both.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team, and even did a little acting along the way.
Now here's Giannis. 15 points in the game. Middleton can't get it to go. To the inside, Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Giannis up top, defended by Durant. Middleton outside. Over in the corner, Allen. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets with the lead. Curry on the wing. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here he goes, and it's blocked. It's Curry outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lopez a screen. Allen against Irving. Allen kicks to Giannis. Giannis is double. Allen outside. Over Claxton. It's deflected. Outside, KD. The kick out to Dragic. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. So for the Nets, Johnson, he's checked in for Curry. Dennis Mills in for Irving. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Antetokounmpo. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Durant at the elbow. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Milwaukee with the ball. Allen outside. Holiday finds Portis. Holiday sets the pick for Portis. Just 5 to shoot. At the run, and they get it back. And Holiday has it in the corner. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Gets the pass to Mills. Outside, KD. Dishes it to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Middleton. Mills can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Bucks passing it around. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Holiday sets the pick for Portis. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dragic the pass to Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Nets lead by 7.
And a brief check of the stats with Dragic. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And that one drops. And that's 13 points for Jrue Holiday.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. Allen drives in. It's tipped. Here's Dragic. Pass to Durant. And there's the pass to Mills. There's the triple. A rebound by the Bucks. Connaughton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen passes to Connaughton. Now Portis, defended by Durant. Middleton for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Down low. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday finds Portis. Johnson against Middleton. 13 feet away. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Shot's good by Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
The third quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead, up 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Dragic. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Curry in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, Antetokounmpo shoots over Curry. Back to Matthews. The 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and stolen by Drummond. Irving with it. Matthews covering. Drummond sets the screen for Irving, and it's good for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Nets?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Lopez outside. Pass to Middleton. Puts it up. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
They get a hand on it, and so it's Brooklyn with it. On the wing, Irving. Drummond sets the screen for Irving. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Passes it to Giannis. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Dragic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Goran Dragic.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Drafted all the way back in 2008, Brook is still going strong in the league. Credit to Lopez, still expanding his game. He's a key cog on any team he's played for.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Bucks trail by 11. And Holiday kicks to Matthews. Pass to Lopez.
Holiday.
Over Irving. And Lopez gets it to go.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The pass to Bryant. Lobbed up there for KD. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Great D that time for Middleton.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Holiday kicks to Matthews. Over Irving. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Matthews.
Hey, give Matthews credit. He has an ability to get his shot up over the defense quickly.
Brown the pass to Drummond. Lopez with the block. Pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Holiday. Lopez outside. Holiday, a screen on Drummond. And it's Lopez penetrating. And stolen by Drummond. In the corner, Irving with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 5. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Matthews has got 10 points in just the second half. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all three levels.
Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over. From past the arc. And they recover it. Matthews with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Matthews, no good. Nets leading by 5 to the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Passes it to Middleton. 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Dragic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. And throughout his... his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all. And Dragic out of Miami as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade. Had a brief stop in Toronto, but made it clear he didn't want to be a part of that situation. Ended up here in what he feels is one better suited to his talents.
The first free throw is good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Second free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Holiday. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And Drummond kicks to Durant. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Matthews. They need this. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets leading by 10. Brown feeling out a bit. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 7th assist here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Middleton, the 17-footer, goes down.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Moving against Matthews. Baseline J on the way. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Nets leading by 8. Now here's Dragic. The pass to KD. No good on the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And it's Middleton penetrating. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. 17 points for Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside Irving, the 3 ball. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Kicks it to Dragic. Low block shot. Drummond passes to KD. And the 3 ball is good. KD's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. That's to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Lopez. Over in the corner, Matthews. Lopez sets a screen for Matthews. Over Irving. 3 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Durant drawing the double team. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Drew Holiday. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well. And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Matthews against Brown. Matthews passes to Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Milwaukee on D. Outside Irving, over Holiday, and it's Irving missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Moving against Holiday. And here's KD for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Matthews a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 5. Game good that time. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Drummond with a screen on Giannis. Durant. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Lopez a screen on Irving. Bounce pass Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. They push it up 4 on 3. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Brings it from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving with it. Drummond the screen. Passes to Durant. Drummond trying to get himself free. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Yeah, I like how confident Matthews is down low. Impressive work by him drawing contact inside. Shoot 2.
That's the first, and that ties the game up. So both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Giannis against Durant. Going inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Drummond finds Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irvin has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Outside, Antetokounmpo over Durant. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.